Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to be talking about an item of Roblox that actually allowed people to look like they had very expensive Dominus items and some other just, very expensive items like Sparkle Time Fedoras, even though in reality they did not own any of them, okay? And this has since been patched for obvious reasons, but it was still very interesting to see at the time, and I really wanted to make a video talking about it because there's not that many people who actually know that this happened, and I think it deserves some more attention because it was pretty cool. But as you can see, right, we are currently scrolling through a lot of the most popular and most expensive items on Roblox. Now, what if I told you there was a way to make your profile look like you had any of these? And it was all thanks to one gear, which is the Cinco de Mayo Piñata. Now, as you guys can see, it costs 200 Robux. Not a lot of Robux, but quite a hefty amount, for a piñata that, it doesn't really look like it does much other than just being a piñata. And if you try it on, you can see it literally just looks like a piñata that you wear. It's not currently loading the try-on thing, I don't know why, but you get the point, right? Like, you can see, you're just holding a piñata. It doesn't look like anything special, for 200 Robux, that seems a little bit overpriced even. But, as you can see, it has 8,000 sales, which is pretty interesting. And, like I told you guys, this item actually allowed people to be able to basically just look like they owned a Dominus, Infernus, for example, or an Empress, or, a Sparkle Time Fedora of any kind. And it was all thanks to a little clothing bug that happened with this. Now, I don't know how the technicalities with all this stuff works. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea. But basically, I actually talked to a few people who knew how this worked back then. Sadly, I couldn't find any images of it other than one Google image, which I'll show you now. And in this Google image, you can see that he's currently wearing the piñata, but since this has been patched, you can see it no longer looks like he's, this person with the Dominus Infernus. But back then, before this got patched, only the clothing that, showed the person wearing the Dominus Infernus was actually visible. And the way the gear worked and all this other stuff, just somehow, some way, even though I don't know all the technical stuff, I remember seeing this where people would look like they had all these items and everything, but in reality, it was just this one gear. And it's pretty interesting. And as you can see, all you really had to do was wear the gear and make your avatar completely white, right? So if we go into avatar here, and we just go take a look, all you do is go to body, skin tone, you just make it pure white here, right? And back then, you didn't have the default clothing thing, but this is still very easily, bypassable with the transparent clothing or whatever. And then you just put on whatever pants, you want. And then, basically, you just had to fit the scale. Like, you can see that this isn't just, some random picture just on the torso or whatever. You can see it's a little bit stretched. And I think it also has to do with the perspective of how the gear worked and all that. But however this stuff worked, it had to be done this certain way. And it was like this for a while up until Roblox decided to patch it, which, again, very understandable why they would decide to patch this. But it was a very interesting thing nonetheless. And in case nobody believes me, it's even on the Roblox Wikia. Like, if we go to the Roblox Wikia right now, you could see they even have a section that says that this item has been most commonly used along a white skin so that it looks as if the player is invisible. Now, that's also something it was obviously capable of doing because, like I said, this white part, like the part of your skin that's white here, it doesn't show up. So that's how people were able to, wear the Dominus items and all that. But you can also make yourself invisible. You can really do whatever with this item, and it was very interesting. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Would you guys use this if it was, still around today? Would you spend the 200 Robux to make yourself look invisible on Roblox? I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.